do. Let's see who's around. Let's see who's around. Let's see who's around. Holy crap. Everybody kind of popped right in right away. Whoa. That was pretty fast. What's going on, everybody? Everybody's doing good tonight? Fallen. I remembered, right? So, your, the other day you were talking about your candy, right? So, while you were in and out on a live feed yesterday, I went and bought one of these bad boys. Ta-da! What's up, Chief? What's up, Carol? What's up, Fallen? What's up, Mike? What is up, Canadian witches? It's that time of night where I'm just bored. I had a really good time. Went out with a couple of friends of mine that um, I remember a lot from lurking. Hey, the chat is actually working good. No, the M&Ms are gone. I ate those actually later this morning when I was straightening up and cleaning up the truck a little bit. So yeah, I know it was late. I didn't know who would be around, but I figured, it's Friday, whatever. I'll figure it out. So, you know, why not check it out? I guess. Um, let's see here. Ooh, that would have been bad. That would have been terrible. Come join the fun. Nope, the only one I have left, I have the Twix bar, and I have Fallen's Milky Way that maybe I'll eat on camera today. I don't know. I'm kind of full. Like I said, I have a few friends of mine that were actually in my orientation class, and they live down here in Pennsylvania where I am. And every time I usually come down this way, um, they usually come by and pick me up. We go to stores and we hang out and have a laugh. Sometimes we walk through Walmart and pick on people, and it's kind of fun. So we were gonna go to dinner. I'm a big Pizza Hut fan. I know it's crazy, but I like Pizza Hut. So they were gonna bring us to Pizza Hut. He says, "There's a joke I have that if I eat too much pizza, I get really like I call it pizza coma." And so we were going to the restaurant, and I was like, "Hey, where are we going?" He's like, "Oh, you're gonna be in a coma today." I was like, "Oh, really? We're going to Pizza Hut?" He was like, "Yeah." So we get to Pizza Hut, and there's literally the parking lot is full. So I'm like, all right, maybe we'll see if somebody's there or if it's busy inside. Maybe it's takeout people. I don't know. So we go to get seated, and the lady comes up to us and goes, "We had 5 people call out today, so we're closing the dining room. If you want something to go, go order it. Otherwise, I don't know what to tell you." So we didn't get to go to Pizza Hut. It was very sad. It was bad. So we went to this diner. It was pretty good. And then we went to Best Buy, and I was going to buy the laptop, like I said I was going to buy last night. And I didn't like the guys at Best Buy tonight. They were not very nice people. One was trying to sell me a certain laptop, and it wasn't the one that I wanted. I kept telling him it wasn't the one I wanted, and he kept insisting that that was the one I needed. So I asked him if he was going to school because he was a younger guy. And he says, "Yeah, I go to college." I go, "You might want to stick with whatever your degree is because you're not a very good salesman." I said, "Have a good day. I'll see you later." So I left. Ooh, Carol had sushi. Sushi's good. I like sushi. So then we went to, I don't know if it's like a national thing, but um, there's a store called Ollie's that's over here. So I don't know if you guys have those or not, but it's like a second store. Like I don't know if they get like things that are about to be expired or what. I don't know. I really don't know what it is. But I don't have it around my house either, so I enjoy it because I get cheap stuff. So I bought more Tide Pods. So I have snacks. I have snacks. I'm not gonna eat them on camera though. Sorry, but I do have Tide Pods, so I can do that. One of them crazy things that people do. So yeah. So what's everybody up to on a Friday night? I guess we're all like lonely people. We don't do anything crazy on a Friday night because we're all sitting here looking at me, sitting in my bunk. And yeah, do they have those? Phone? Do they have Ollie's down in uh, North Carolina? They have them down there too because we don't have them in Connecticut. Maybe. Chief, you have an obsession with bingo, man. I tell you. They have a couple where you live. That's cool. So hey, I'm gonna do a giveaway. I want to give back because I know you guys come out and you watch my ridiculous, boring shows and have a laugh with us and stuff like that. So the setup that I have that I showed you guys, the light ring and the phone holder and the mic stuff, I want to give one away, but I'm probably going to do it next week sometime. So make sure you check it out. I might try to see if I can hit 150 subscribers, and then I'll do a live and I'll pull somebody and have them. Um, I'll give one away. I'll buy one and give one away. So that way one of you guys can enjoy it too. So I think it'd be kind of cool. I'm not boring. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I just babble, but then again, maybe it's just me thinking I'm babbling. So yeah, I'm gonna give away one of the setups I have here with the light ring and mounting hardware with it. It comes with it. It's like a package kit. So I'm gonna do that next week sometime. If I don't do it next week, I don't know. What do you guys think? You tell me. Do you think I should go and try to wait until I get to 150 subscribers, or should I just go ahead and do it anyway? Maybe we'll see. Do you guys want to do the bag tonight? I could do that bag that I've been talking about. I could go through that and show you guys what I got in there. Might be pretty interesting to some people. We could do that too. I'm waiting for your Milky Way to thaw out a little bit, Fallen, because it's like frozen. It was in my refrigerator and it got really like cold, frozen. Aw, thanks, Carol. I know you guys are awesome. You guys are cool people. I'm glad I got to meet a lot of you guys. Well, at least on here. I don't know. Like that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like I have. So there's I think I talked about it last night. I actually talked to my good buddy. Um, he does that Tech for Troops. So I have some mugs that I ordered that are ceramic mugs, and they come with a small package of this coffee. There's a coffee company that actually sponsors them for their Tech for Troops program. So I have a couple of those. I could do some of those. Um, And oh, Canadian, you might like this. I might be able to get my hands on some vape stuff. I just figure it's kind of fun because I don't I don't have a specific reason for my channel except for just to kind of converse and talk about really anything. So like I said, it's almost like a ham radio, like a rag chew. You know what I mean? Where we just kind of whatever comes up comes up. Like the other day we were talking about movies and TV and like I was that was a pretty cool little conversation, you know. So that was pretty neat. Um, I could do the bag tonight. I'm not gonna stay on too long. I was planning on maybe doing like maybe an hour or so, um, and then hopefully, you know what I'm gonna do is it's supposed to snow a little bit, and if tomorrow or Sunday, because I think tomorrow it'll probably be dark by the time I stop, but on Sunday I'll do I'll try to charge up the drone and get the drone up in the air and get some video of around where I am, and that should be kind of cool. So we will see. Yeah, right. Just an hour. I'm hey, I'm trying. I know it's at 10 o'clock already my time. If I go a little over, I'm okay with that. But it's not going to be like last night. Like last night was really a long, long video. Um, so needless to say, I did not buy a laptop today. I know I said I was going to, and I don't know. They just didn't really have what I really wanted. The the new the Microsoft Surface Pro is really nice, but it's real expensive. They do have the Microsoft Pro, I think it's the X, and I could have gotten that, and I could have put Verizon my service on that as another line. But the people that were there from Verizon at the Best Buy store, they couldn't do it under the business account. They could only do it through a personal account. So um, I'm gonna have to wait on that because that would have been all right. If I do it under the business account, I could do a monthly, um, like a payment installment. So I might call them tomorrow because that'd be cool. That'd be like a laptop. I could have service pretty much anywhere I have cell service. I could use it for, you know, yeah, yeah. I mean, certain things fall and I will just buy on a whim. But if it's anything more, I'd say anything more than like $100. I really like it. My friends pick on me all the time because they're like, dude, you got the money for it. Why don't you just buy it? And I'm like, I don't know. Like sometimes I want it, sometimes I don't. And if I'm not 100% sure, I don't buy it. I did almost buy DJI has a really nice gimbal for my phone. I almost bought that, but I don't really do that much like walking around with my phone. I do more just sedentary stuff. So I'm not sure if a gimbal's really right now. Maybe in the spring and the summer, if I start really adventuring out when I'm stopped and I could park places where, I could show something really cool, then, I, that might work too, I suppose. So maybe that's going to be something in the future because those are like, I mean, they get really expensive. I know you guys probably know about that, but I think the DJI one was like 180 bucks and it looked cool, but take us to buy one right now. I will help you spend your money. Oh, hey, it's Jen and Eddie. That's weird. My stupid thing is like, oh, there it is. All right. So the chat on StreamYard wasn't working good again. And I saw Carol post, but I didn't realize that Jen and Eddie were here. Hey, how's it going, Jen and Eddie? Anybody want to come on? We could chat. I'm gonna go through the bag. I've decided. I just have to get momentum to get my large beefy frame up out of this bed and go and grab the bag so I could go through it and try not to yawn on everybody. So yeah, we got that going on for us. Eddie, and is it Jen and Eddie or just Jen? Is that how you put it? So if it's just Jen, it's just Jetty from Eddie and Jen. So is that just Jen? I think. I think I got it down pat now. I will edit in chat. Huh? I don't know. I don't know. I'm lost. I'm lost. Yeah, you guys got phone. Is that like a North Carolina thing that you guys have like problems with the internet all the time, or is just where you're at is kind of sketchy? By the way, this portion of the Jesse's Adventures in Trucking show is not endorsed by, but this is pretty good Gold Peak green tea. Just saying. Delicious. Good stuff. I thoroughly enjoy it. Let's see what's going on over here. Oh man. There was this really funny like little GIF kind of thing that somebody put on my Facebook, and it was a picture of a sea turtle that was going really slow towards the water, and it says, "My kid's getting up for school," and then it has below it there's a there's a penguin that's like jumping around and freaking out, and it's like my kids at 4 in the morning on the weekends. So it's kind of funny. Oh man. Hey Jen, is Eddie working tonight, or is he sleeping before he has to go to work? Does he drive? Does Eddie drive too, or no? For some reason, I don't think he does, but maybe. I don't know. Could be. That's pretty cool. We have a bunch of people in here now. Wow. I think this is my third night in a row. You guys want to come on? You want to come join me? I like you guys. You guys are fun. You have an eye migraine? That just sounds awful. Eye migraines don't sound fun. I don't think I've ever had a migraine, but some people have, I suppose. But yeah. So if you missed it last night, everybody got to see my disorganized dirty truck. So that was kind of fun. Um, I did organize it a little bit. Not going to bore you guys about going through it all again. So I get the suck. I don't know what that's about. Ah, CT Trucker in the house. CT Trucker, we were talking about you last night, man. The Asian Mai was on the show. Well, not on it, but he was here. He was checking it out. CT Trucker is my buddy Chris. He's sharing you out first before he comments. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, so Jen, I don't know if you guys missed it, but I am going to do. I'm trying to figure out if I want to do 150 subscribers, then I'll do a giveaway, or if I just want to do a giveaway sometime next week. But I'm gonna give out a setup that I have that I'm actually streaming from right now. The only thing it won't come with is the tablet holder, because the tablet holder I already had from um, using it in cars for my kids and stuff like that. So, but it comes with the 8-inch light ring, the post, the phone holder, and there's a hot shoe holder, and it all comes in a pretty nice package box. The box you can obviously reuse, and there's like I have it up in the box. It's almost like a bag that you can put the light in. So, like I said, the light goes into a USB, and you can change the colors of the light. You can change the dimming. You could make it brighter. You can make it lighter. And I'm gonna give one away. We'll give one to somebody. Somebody will get it. CT, where you at? You still at home, or are you done with your 34? Are you back on the road again? He might still be at home. I know he was at home, but I don't know if he is back on the road or not. Hey, did anybody in here get one of those stickers from Ghost Dog the other night when I was up in Gary, Indiana with him? Those Attica stickers that he had? Did he give those out? I know he was going to because I gave him a bunch. Possibly. Possibly. Oh, you're at Montgomery. Oh, look at you. Back at your favorite spot. Eddie! Eddie's here. What's going on, man? Oh, boy. Hey, CT, you never used StreamYard, right? Because I was just telling you about this. I don't think you tried this one yet. I could drop a link, or I could have Fallen put the link up. You could join me. You want to come on? You want to come on, CT Trucker? You could do it. They'll love you. You're all right. We'll see. Maybe. Chief didn't make a funny name for himself today. That's so sad. I want him to have his stolen fry bread. I like that name better. So yeah, we got a good bunch of little people in here. Well, not saying you're little people, like a little bunch of people. See, I said it backwards. It's all about perspective, right? But but yeah, if somebody wants to come on, we'll bring some people on. It makes it a little more interesting. And if I get somebody to come on, or one or two people, I'll hop off real quick and I'll go grab that bag and I can show you guys what I carry. So if I need to help somebody out here on the road, I'm a little bit good. Chief's in the basement. Come on up, Chief. You got kicked by Bannock now?
We had an argument this morning when I fried it up.
Chris, you don't have an S-bar heater in that truck? Or you got to idle it? That's the one bad thing about diesels. They don't like to stay warm in the cold if you're idling and you're not moving.
Hi, Canadian.
Well, I hope you feel better there, Canadian. I don't like to hear that you're having an eye migraine. That just sounds awful. I was having like a really bad. Oh, Carol's coming in. I was having a really bad one, like right here. Like if you were pushing on your skull really bad, I was getting a pain right there earlier today. I joked with my wife. I told her I had an aneurysm, and she told me I can't die until I come home.
Oh, jeez. Do you drink enough water?
I never drink enough water. I drink a lot of coffee.
Oh, that could be it.
So I was probably dehydrated.
That's probably it.
Chief got kicked by Bennett.
You did, Chief?
Yeah.
Aw.
Want to kiss my boo-boo?
Yeah, Chief, you're echoing.
That's what Chief said.
Chief's
No, you. It's from you.
What?
It's not from me.
Yeah, it is.
How am I echoing?
It's always from you.
I don't know about that. Canadian says it's you.
Is it me?
Nope.
No, it was happening before you came on.
Yeah, it always has to be the brown person that echoes.
Because you don't put your fancy headset on.
Shut up.
Hey, that's not nice.
Yeah, it is. It's not me.
I don't hear any echoing.
Now it went away.
It's from Scott.
No, it's not from. I got it plugged in. Maybe I have the wrong one in. Let me
Oh,
try this.
It might be your YouTube you're using from your tablet or something.
It could be.
Are you watching the stream from your other phone or something?
Yeah.
That might be it.
Hey, Canadian.
Hi.
But I thought. Let's see. I have it muted though. Is that better?
Yes, it is.
Why are we whispering?
Because we're talking.
It makes good.
Shh, Canadian has a headache.
This is how we talk in Canada.
It's just an eye migraine. It has nothing to do with my head.
Oh, I know the feeling. You're Canadian. I hate that. Right
Do
on
you see hey, those are stars?
No, it's just irritating. I get
What
that a lot.
Chris, what did you buy? You bought a Chinese heater yesterday, so you're running your Harbor Freight generator. What'd you get? Like one of the little There's somebody. That's
What's
somebody
up,
at
guys?
Mike's house.
That's Mike's
Hey, what's up?
What's up?
Hi,
What's
kiddo.
happening?
Hi,
What's up,
whoever you are.
Mike's Speed's son.
I'll
How
just
you
call
doing
Oh,
it.
it's
from
Mike's son?
yesterday?
Oh, cool. Hey, Mike's son, how are you?
Oh, look
I'm
at his
good.
hand. Got it all bandaged. Ouch.
Aw.
Uh-oh. What'd you do to your hand?
Well, so
Yeah.
today, well, earlier I got bitten by a dog.
Aw.
Yeah.
Is it doing
Was it your
okay?
dog?
Huh?
Go ahead, kid.
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
Was it your dog?
No,
Mike,
it was
what happened last night? You ate the strawberries and you went away.
my phone. Then I died.
Oh. Yeah. So you ate the strawberries and you bit your son? That's not very nice.
Well, get hungry, you get hungry.
Should make a book about it.
I should.
Oh, Jen asked, did the dog have its rabies shot?
I think.
Uh-oh, did you get...
Uh-oh.
Oh, she's gone.
What happened?
Pushed the
She
wrong
probably pushed
button.
the wrong button.
Oh.
Oof.
I might want to turn my sound off. Hold on just a second, guys.
Sounds like fishing.
Mimi?
How's everybody doing
Did
tonight?
you like
Other than my eyes hurting, good.
I'm doing good.
I thought you was off live streams for the day since you wouldn't come up with me earlier.
My head is
Who, me?
hurting. I came up on panels now.
Keith.
Hey, Julie.
You gave me a headache earlier, so I have to come up on panel.
I wish I knew that other people were on earlier. I was just kind of sitting around being bored.
Hey, Julie.
I need to get you on Twitter, Scott. I don't think I got you yet, dude.
Hello,
I
guys.
thought I was. Hey, Julie.
I gotta go back out in the kitchen in a second to make my hot cider, but I wanted to get connected up here.
Did you make enough for us?
Hi, what's your name?
Jordan.
Hi, Jordan.
The one that got bit
How
by
are
the
you?
dog.
How you doing?
I'm good. Beating his face.
Well, that's good. That's a
I
good
thought
sign.
I thought I followed you, Mark.
Mike.
But I could be wrong.
Make sure it's Mike.
I think Mark sounds better.
We're gonna go
There's a
with
girl-
Mark.
There's a girl,
Hi,
Anna Marie,
Julie.
that was following me that says that you guys are all friends with her, but I don't know who she is.
Anna? You mean Anna Mendez?
Anna Mendez.
That is
I don't know.
awesome.
It says Anna. Oh yeah, A Mendez on Twitter.
She's amazing.
She's a sweetheart.
She says
You
never
want-
apologize for being a powerful effing woman.
That's right.
Exactly.
Hell
Mm-hmm.
I never heard what she said.
I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
Thanks for the warning.
I'm trying to see because I know that
Yeah, she was great.
I could swear, Mike, that we were on Twitter.
At Mike Speed TV.
Now you're asking me to search Twitter, that's a new experience for me. At Mike.
What's yours?
Oh,
And I'll
dude.
tweet you.
No, he needs to learn.
What are you doing, Helen?
Ha! Ha!
Ha.
I found you.
Okay, now we could take off the training wheels.
And now you take off the training wheels.
My little boy's growing up.
Hey, Tucker
They get so big so fast.
In a blink of an eye, they find you on Twitter.
Just no allowance for you no more.
Oh, sorry.
I'm still. I should have spent like half my day doing nothing, which I did. But if I would have spent my day doing something, I would have made an Instagram for Jesse. But I decided not to. I'm gonna wait because if I buy the new laptop, I'm gonna get the Office 365, and then I'll have a separate email for it,
Mhm.
and that way it'll be not full of spam like every other email that I get.
Yeah.
And that way when we do giveaways and stuff, that's how I can find out where to send things and do things like that.
All right, have y'all tried this crap right here? Well,
I don't
Is that a different kind of Skittles?
that is like the zombie Skittles, and there's one in there that is freaking nasty as crap. You
Oh, just like Ghost Dog?
So I told.
exactly like Ghost Dog.
So it's like Haunted Feet?
Yeah, there we go.
It tastes about like haunted feet.
Mm.
Just works.
I'm waiting for the Milky Way bar so I can have it in honor of Miss Fallen Angel because that's her favorite. And last night I had the peanut butter cups for Chief.
Damn
I went
you.
on a little diabetes search. So Crystal, who I kind of put on the spot walking through the terminal yesterday, she sees me tonight and she's like, "Was I live on YouTube last night?" I was like, "Yeah, you were." She's like, "Can you warn me next time?" I'm like, "No, it makes it more fun."
Yep.
We're going to go live here after a while.
Nice.
Awesome.
After we get done with here, I think we're going to go live.
What are you gonna be doing?
Eating the crap.
Just rag chewing like we are?
The best kind of lives.
Chief, I did phenomenal today on Modern Warfare. I was playing against the bots and I set them on expert level.
Yeah.
And I put a 6-on-1 where they were all against me. I got 142 kills. They only got me 6 times.
Holy.
Maybe I should buy this game and we'll play together and see what kind of trouble it could make.
That's what
That would be cool. And you guys should go, like live stream that.
There's got to be a way to do it on StreamYard. I just got to.
And everybody could download Mixer and watch it.
I'll get in on it.
Is Mixer another streaming thing?
Yeah, it's on Xbox. You could go live from it anytime you want.
Me and him will do it. We'll go get the game and do it with you. What is it?
Huh.
Modern Warfare, the new one. We'll have
All
a
right, you
YouTube battle.
So you guys want to see what's in my first aid bag? We can
Your
do
first
that.
what?
my
aid bag.
well, I mean, you could call it a blowout kit, you could call it a trauma kit.
No, let me tell you, if there ain't like an airplane
trauma
bottle
kit.
of liquor in it, it's not a first aid bag.
There's not. I can't have liquor in the truck.
Trauma kit.
The only thing that's in my first aid bag is moose meat and bannock. Hey, eat that, you'll be better.
But my
All right,
bone is
CT trucker. Hey, give me a call tomorrow, man. I'm gonna get rolling about 7-8 o'clock in the morning.
What are you
I
doing?
gotta
Bye, TT Tucker.
I gotta go to Massachusetts and I gotta go to Indiana.
Bye,
Or,
CP.
as close as I can get to Indiana.
Okay.
I'll get him to come on with us one time. He does some pretty good live stuff. He talks about his experiences with the
Never hurt
couple
me.
different companies he's been with as an owner operator. He does some good stuff,
Cool.
and he also lives pretty close to me, so he's another Connecticut person that's dumb enough to pay all our high taxes.
Cool.
All right, I'll go get the bag. You guys converse for a second. I'll be right back.
Converse.
Chief, you better not talk smack about me when I can't hear you.
I want to introduce you to
Okay,
my
let's
man.
start talking stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, Julie, did you see the gifts I sent?
Yes,
Wasn't that nice?
that was. It was nice to unwrap.
Ah.
That's what Chief said.
Oh,
What
yeah,
are we doing?
good times.
Carol, did you watch Green Bay Wackies live today?
No, I was probably. What time was it?
Nice.
Like, I don't know.
I hope this is gonna be decent.
Yeah, I was probably out of it still.
Yeah, I think we were.
Okay, everybody, calm down and stop talking because he's back.
Oh,
All right, so because of my
Falling.
previous life
Stuff,
before I got into
stuff.
trucks,
These are
I always try to be like really prepared for just about anything I come across. It's just
Mhm.
how I'm wired. Julie, you'll understand what I'm talking about.
Yep.
So I bought this cool sling bag, and this is my little kit.
Present yourself.
love you. Love you
You
too.
know what?
Hi,
Yes.
husband.
Say hi.
Hi.
Hello,
Hello.
husband.
Carol's husband.
Oh, my friends.
So
Hi, you
has,
are not
like-
playing husband.
it has like these little D-rings that I put on it, so I can
Present
access
yourself,
things
Jesse.
pretty easy. What do you
Yeah.
mean present myself?
Put
Click
yourself
on
bigger.
yourself.
Like do that?
There
Yeah.
you go.
That's better.
All right. So I have some trauma shears, a
Yeah,
little
yeah.
knife, my window brake, and a seatbelt cutter.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Some cloth scissors, and those are on the outside. They're easy to get to, and they tuck in to the molly latches.
Yeah.
They don't really flop around too much.
So where did you pick that stuff up at?
Well, like different jobs and departments
Oh,
and places I've acquired quite a bit.
I got you.
It has a couple of pens. It's got some. I had some hand sanitizer on here, but I have it attached to my seat now, so I could wash up real quick if I need to. And then I have a paracord bracelet.
I got one of those.
And the paracord actually has a ferrite in it.
Oh,
It's
what?
not going to work. Fire starter.
Oh, those ones. I always
Oh,
wanted to get that.
Yeah.
I'm going to get one good spark and then light that on fire, so I'm not going to do it. But I just thought about it, second thought. But it's got that. I got a rape whistle in it.
Oh, my cat just went.
So
Come here,
The
Funky.
air horn yesterday.
Yeah.
I make lots of noises. And then I keep like my keys for my car on here because it's really hard to lose this. So I don't lose my keys when I'm out on the road.
Do you have gloves in there? And a mask or anything?
I actually do have a gas mask in my truck. That's only
Then
for
you'll
when I
be
meet
safer
Ghost
on
Dog though.
Oh,
Ghost Dog.
Because I keep gloves and a mask in case I have to do CPR.
Yeah, I have. I'll show you. So, in this little pocket at the top, I have some Neosporin, some hydrocortisone cream, chapstick, Band-Aids, burn gel, Tylenol, Advil, cold medicine, and I actually, yes, have a tampon in here.
Do it. Ghost
Stop
dog
those
has the
plates.
same thing.
Hey,
Well, you know what?
let me tell you something. A gunshot wound can
Yep.
be sealed up really nicely with a very sterile device like that.
Stops the nosebleeds, guys.
Yeah, I was gonna
Stops the
say a rhino
nosebleeds.
rocket. That's what
So
rhino rockets are.
I call them plungers, and
Mm.
maxi pads are manhole covers. So
Butt plugs?
my other front little zipper pocket here, if I go in there, I have some more burn gel. I have, well, I might just take it out. I have some tape, some medical tape. I have a couple of dust masks or surgical masks. I have a bunch of smaller little bags of the burn gel. I have a couple of tourniquets for starting IVs.
Ooh.
Oh, I actually have my own pulse ox too.
Huh. Oh.
So it's like I said, I'm kind of weird when it comes to stuff like this because I really want to make sure I have anything I could possibly need. So it's clipped to the bag. So for those of you who don't know what a pulse ox is, it's short for pulse oximetry. So this little device, still new, I
Yeah.
still have the plastic on it. It'll light up, and what you do is you tell the person to put their finger in there,
Mm-hmm.
and that will
Or
tell
if
you
they're
the percentage
unconscious.
of oxygen that you're getting, and it'll tell you their heart rate. So right now I should be pretty good.
Maybe
Hopefully.
I should get that for bingo if I ever win, see my heart rate.
I
So
think
like
you
right
can-
now I have, you're not gonna see it because of the light. 97% oxygen and my pulse rate is 88.
I think you can get those at like some of it from like pharmacies and some of it from like Canadian Tire or Lowe's, Chief.
I've seen it at London Drugs.
Yeah.
I got mine on Amazon. It was only like $12.
Really?
Yeah, it wasn't very expensive.
Guess what I'm getting next paycheck?
I don't remember how I got that clipped on there though. Oh, okay, that's right. The bag has a little like clip piece on there. So that goes in there.
Yeah, we really do. I agree, Jen.
Might be done by next summer, I don't know.
Next summer.
Yeah. I'm taking my time on it.
Why?
Then I'm putting the price up $100 a piece.
So then they
No,
go
it's
into the
gonna
big
be-
Talk about
section of the bag.
scalper.
Well, it's all going to somebody. Nice.
Wow, that's all in that one little thing?
Yeah, that's where the magic happens in there.
Mm,
You need to get a pocket mask.
I haven't finished going through the bag yet.
Oh, jeez. What else is in there?
Lots.
It's a Mary Poppins bag.
I guess.
You would not believe how good I was at Tetris when I was younger.
Oh, yes.
I can fit lots of things in small spaces.
You'd be good at packing something to going on a flight.
I pack really light. My wife doesn't understand how I do it either. She's like, "How do you have extra clean clothes?" And you took like one duffel bag. I'm like, I don't know. So in the big part of the bag, I have some rubber gloves, latex gloves, nitrile gloves, whatever you want to call them. I also have my own tourniquet. So this is a Cat 4 tourniquet. A lot of police officers, military carry.
Yeah, I
these.
got one of those.
And what's pretty cool about it is you can actually apply it yourself.
Hmm.
So if I wanted to put a tourniquet on my arm,
Yep.
I can
Just
do
pull
this.
That's good. Wow.
Yep.
This piece comes off. To unhook it. You would get it tight enough.
Well, I hope if I get into an accident, you're near me.
And then what you do is this comes out and you actually twist it a few times and that really wrenches it down And if I did it right, you'll feel no pulse in your hand. But I know I did it right because, and then you just undo it and you can take it off. But if you're putting it on, you usually don't take it off. Usually the hospital takes it off because if you're putting it
Yeah.
on, you're trying to save a limb or a life or both.
Okay, I see what that is.
But it gets pretty large, so you could do it even on like a leg, a bicep,
Wow.
Chief's neck.
Yeah.
Oh, a toy, a new toy, cool.
So I got one of those in there.
Hey, wait, I just
know,
understood that.
I was
part.
going to tell you, you have that stuff. I was coming home from my grandfather's funeral. This was like not too long after after I became a paramedic. And I was on Interstate 80 coming home. And we came across an accident. A car had crossed the median and got hit by a semi.
Ooh.
And I was like, there was no law enforcement there. There was nothing there. And of course it was on the other side. And I went across the interstate and got over there and attended to the guy
Oh, wow.
until law enforcement, I stayed there until an ambulance got by and then transferred his care over to the paramedics.
Yeah, we
I've
get a
used this-
lot of that down here with semi trucks.
I've used this bag 3 times in the last year and a half. I've had it in the truck. for
Wow,
3 different
that's good
accidents.
then.
So I have larger medical tape in case I had to splint somebody or tie it up.
Mhm.
I have quick clot.
Huh?
So if you're bleeding out, I can pour some quick clot on your wound and it seals
That
it
stuff
up.
works really cool.
Yeah, but it hurts really bad. But if you're
Oh,
dying,
yeah,
it's not
it
gonna
does.
make a
But if
difference.
you're in that shape, you don't probably feel
I
it.
got some Visine. I have a bunch of cravats.
What?
So if I cravats are like triangular bandages.
Oh.
I have my sphygmomanometer.
Huh?
Blood pressure cuff.
Ah.
Yep, pretty much. Got one of those in there.
What?
I have some elastic bandaging, which sticks to
This-
itself.
This all came in there?
No, I built the kit. I put all this stuff in there.
Oh.
And I got some rolled gauze in between there.
I'm
And
gonna
I have-
rewatch this and take some notes.
I'm telling you, I'm way over prepared. I have
No
different
such
hemostats.
Jeez.
thing.
So depending on how deep I have to go, I could actually go in and clamp down an artery if I had to.
Wow.
So I have those.
Okay, I think he went a little overboard on
Yeah,
stuff.
I mean, we don't even carry that on our
Mm.
ambulance. Our paramedics don't even carry
I
that.
got
crap.
an ice pack.
I think you can't be too prepared. You just never know.
I have some more rolled gauze, a couple
Yeah,
of them.
but you gotta know what you're doing.
I have my pocket mask.
There you go. I got one of those.
CPR.
There's some
CPR
more rolled
classes.
gauze. I have a SAM splint.
Oh yeah.
Some more rolled gauze.
Mhm.
And then I have some entry-exit vent wounds for sucking chest wounds.
Oh yeah.
They're chest seals. What else do I got here?
Sucking chest wounds.
Skinny tape.
You can learn how to do all this stuff online too.
How much did
use
that
that.
first aid kit cost you, Scott?
So I went to paramedic school for nothing. You can learn all of it online.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome to the diddle age.
So the bag, Chief, was like $25, I think, and most of this stuff I just acquired while I was working on the ambulance. So
Where did you buy it?
You just
Amazon?
got it from when you work on the ambulance. You can kind of take stuff.
There's also medical stores.
I guess
Yeah.
I know what I'm doing when I go to the hospital next time.
You
I mean, you could. Yeah.
can get most of that stuff at London Drugs Chief, and there's also, I don't know if you guys have that up there, but like co-op medical supply store thing.
I just need to make one just in case.
Yeah.
So the Sam Splint's kind of cool because it unfolds, and it's basically a piece of foam that has some really pliable metal in it.
Cool.
So if you were gonna do like a hand,
Hmm.
you can roll this.
Man, I should have done that. Should have gotten one of those when I broke my arm.
So you have it rolled up like this. You would put their hand in a position of comfort, and then you just work your way up like a sealing up Chinese food.
Fallen's
And
right.
once
You
it's-
can't. You can't
And
have
then you
too
would use
much
the rolled gauze.
gauze for emergencies.
And that'll actually,
That's
I'm
true.
putting weight on it, and it doesn't really bend.
Yeah.
So it's good to use if you need it. Stabilize a broken arm, leg, ankle. I mean, you can literally conform it to a foot. You could
Hmm.
you can make it like anything. The reason why I really like this one in here is because, like I said, when I wanted something really small.
Yeah, it doesn't take up much room.
I mean, you can flatten it right down,
Yeah.
and then it just sits in the back part of the bag, so it almost gives the bag a little bit of support.
Yeah. Jen said, military emergency baggage trauma hack.
Yeah, this is like the civilian version of Quick Clot. I have some more at home in my bug out bag that is like the good stuff, like straight from the military.
Be certified.
Yeah, that's a good point too, Fallen.
Yeah.
You don't want to just be a YouTube hero and
Well,
kill
no.
somebody
Yeah.
because you think you know
Yeah.
what you're doing.
You got to know what you're doing. Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
will say that most states out there wouldn't really give you a hard time if you were really trying and you weren't negligent.
It's a good
Yeah.
Samaritan act.
Right, like if you don't have CPR training, but you're trying, you're at least doing like chest compressions, and you're not doing them like with your foot, they're not really
Yeah.
going to bother you. You're
I
not
need
like
to get.
literally standing on somebody.
At least
I
you're
need-
trying to save them.
I need to get mine updated.
And actually, new protocol says that mouth to mouth isn't even really important anymore. It's all about chest compressions.
Yep, that's very true.
Just
Maybe-
gotta
That's
get
my
the
bag.
heart
That's all
beating.
my fun stuff I have in my bag.
Maybe one day I'll
Yay.
show you guys
Yeah,
the res kit trial.
Yeah.
Bingo dabbers, Bannock, wish me,
Uh,
all the addictions that natives go through.
yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of, I don't know about in everybody else's state, but like Connecticut, they started doing a Narcan program. You could be
I have
a
an
total
Narcan kit.
nobody and they'll give you Narcan. If you see somebody overdosing, you can
Yep.
do some with Narcan.
That's
At my pharmacy, I got a Narcan kit for free.
Yeah.
really
Down here, they're starting to do that because it's so many people on that
Yep.
kind of stuff, and some of
I-
them overdose.
Yeah, I got it done because my best friend, her dad, passed away from an overdose of drugs, and I saw the sign, and I was like, it totally reminded me of him, and I was like, yeah, I'm getting this, and I'm carrying it everywhere.
I lost
And
so many people. to
Narcan's
it.
one of those cool drugs where you really can't hurt somebody with it.
no.
Like if they're not overdosing, it's not going to hurt them. But if they are overdosing, it's probably going to save them.
Yeah.
And it's
They
so
really
cool
can't.
because you see the results. Like they go from like dead, almost dead to like boom. It's like
But I
At
will
least-
give you I will give you warning though. Some
At
people they come out of that high and they don't like you because you took that high away from them. So you always got to
Yeah.
protect yourself.
they can be violent.
Oh yeah. But at least to me it would be like until like the ambulance comes, you know.
Right.
I just
Or
think it's so
stop.
cool that they're doing
That's
that
all
now.
in this little bag. So now you guys got to see my bag.
That's
No,
what Chief said.
No such thing as overdue.
I didn't do it.
Oh, where did Mike go?
Yeah, but you got all the kids and stuff at home too. I just have me in the truck, so I carry like enough to get what I wanted. If I got to save myself, or I could help somebody else. Ah, chillin'.
I like it.
We should all wear sunglasses one day when we're doing it live. Just to be
I wear my sunglasses at night, so I can't.
I don't know if you can see how red my
I'll be
eyes.
back. I just think go for a show.
What do you say? He's got to go for a commercial.
Smoke.
Uh,
Is he gonna go
Cause
smoke
smudging in our culture.
Yeah.
Hey.
your peace pipe?
smoking a pancake, bong and a blintz.
Did I hear a pipe? Who's
Yeah.
talking crazy here?
Fallen, it's for you. I'm sharing with you.
Did you have my Twix yet?
No,
He
it's in my
did.
refrigerator.
That's a good way to eat them.
That's why I was waiting for this one to thaw out a little bit.
Is Carol there?
Yeah, she's editing.
Yep,
Oh.
I'm here. I'm sorry.
Okay. I just wondered.
I'm just picking out spooky music right now.
Oh, cool.
How about that? Is that good?
How do you do that? Get that music like that?
There's some places that you can look for. Oh God, hold on. It's so like if you were gonna look it up, it would be like royalty-free music or things like that.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. How do you look for it? I mean, how do you know that?
Go to YouTube and then type that in, and then just read in their about section, and they'll tell you like you can use my music. Some will say you got to give me credit and then email me with a link to your videos so I can see how you used it, or they'll just say you can just use it, or
Oh,
yeah.
That sounds so complicated.
Is there a way to do it without having to do all that? Because I've looked into it too for my videos because I use Power Director, but they give you like so little bit of music.
Right.
It's like I don't want to keep repeating it over and over and over and over and over again.
And I want like creepy music, you know?
There's
Oh.
creepy music.
Copyright.
Ghostbusters! Copy store.
Yeah.
Anyway, copyright infringement. Oh,
Where did
is
it go?
that like an enema medication, Jen?
I think. Yeah, that's for me.
Or a suppository? Yeah.
Yeah, so do I. Fallen.
I used to be an instructor for CPR, but I didn't teach enough classes, so
Yeah,
I didn't retain
I did
my.
too.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. They're picky. You have to teach so many classes, or it used to be, they
Right.
didn't used to be like that. And then they started coming down and saying, no, you have to teach so many classes or you can't be a certified teacher. And I'm like, oh, forget it. It's not worth it.
Well,
Yeah.
CPR's changed so much since
It has.
we were in the volunteer. Now it's like you just pump away, and
Yep.
yeah.
Hey Jen, the stuff that you carry for the seizures from Annie, is that diazepam gel? Let's see what they'll give because that absorbs quicker.
Oh.
Which I never understood why, because diazepam you could give it through
What time was it?
nebulizer. You can nebulize or you can atomize
Yeah.
it. Like you give it like Narcan, it'll go,
Hold on, buddy. Stay there.
Yeah, relax, buddy. Stay there.
Her dog, Aslan.
He's very needy right now.
It was like my cats earlier. I was like, go away right now. Amanda says that she goes.
Well, just like
through
there's like when people are
nutrition.
intubated, there's certain drugs that you can give down the ET tube.
Right. But you give Versed, you give succinylcholine, you can give
Yeah.
some ketamine if you needed to.
Ooh.
You know what I thought was really cool that I learned from one of my very long stints in the hospital with my Crohn's disease is that, wow, now the name of it just went out. So Zofran or Compazine, which is
Uh-huh.
your anti-nausea, anti-vomiting, if they give it to you too fast on a push, it could actually make you go temporarily blind.
Really?
Yep.
Huh.
The nurse was giving it like little tiny, and she kept looking at her watch and doing it, looking at her watch. I'm like, why aren't you just pushing it? She's like, I don't want to make you go blind. And I was like, what? She's like, yeah, if you push this too fast, one of the side effects, it's not permanent, but it can make you go blind for like an hour or two and people freak out.
Whoa.
Yeah, that would freak me out.
Yep. Same thing with pain meds like Dilaudid or morphine or
I had
any of
a
that stuff.
nurse one time when I went in the ER, and she
Yeah.
pushed
Oh wow, Jen.
my morphine all at once, really quick.
Wow.
Julie, that happened to me. Remember I was talking about that? I thought I was having a
Yes.
heart attack.
Oh my
I thought I was
God.
gonna die one time, and it was like, it, the nurse wasn't trying to do it to hurt me, but she knew me and she could see that it was like killing me. Like she really
Yeah.
wanted just me not to have pain, and she came up with 4 milligrams Dilaudid, which is
That's so strong anyway.
every milligram of Dilaudid is worth 12 of morphine.
Yeah, it's strong.
So
I've had it before.
I can't do morphine. It
That
makes me
sucks, man.
like itchy and stuff. It doesn't give me like anaphylaxis or anything like that, but it makes me like itchy. So I gotta have the Dilaudid because that's pretty much synthetic heroin.
Yeah.
And she came up and she just went and pushed it like that, 4 milligrams. Oh my
Whoa.
God! It felt like somebody punched me in the stomach. I started puking everywhere. I couldn't stop. I was like, "Why did you do that to me?" She's like,
You know
"Do you
why?
hurt?"
'Cause
I'm like,
sometimes they-
"Yes, I really." No, I don't really hurt at all anymore. And she's like, "Well,
Because
there
they're
you
in
go."
a hurry. They don't want to take the time to push it slow,
Right.
you know?
But yeah, I can remember that was like the worst feeling. And I also have, I forget, there's an actual name for it. I forget what it is, but if I get an IV, even before they start running any saline, I get a salty taste in my mouth from it.
Oh,
Like I have
yeah.
a smell and a taste.
That's, they push the, it's, I know it now. They do it to flush it.
Well, it's not your
Oh.
NCL. It's not your normal saline. It's not our NCL.
No, it's not. It's,
But I'm saying before they even flush, just putting the needle in, I get that smell and the taste in my mouth.
really?
Yeah, I do
It's like
too.
a psychological thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Eddie, be good, man. You be good at work. Get your rest.
Take care,
Hey,
Eddie.
I didn't know Eddie was even on. All I saw was Jim.
See
He
ya,
was
Eddie.
working with Ghost Dog.
Ghost
You see
Dog's
what
lurking.
Jen?
Ghost
Dog
Dog's
always
there?
lurks.
No,
No.
probably lurking.
What
Oh.
Jen wrote above that?
Oh, yeah. I can see that, Jen.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Well, it would make sense too because a seizure patient, you don't really want to mess with their head at all when they're
Yeah.
having their episodes. So it would be a safer place to get probably
Yep.
anybody having a seizure.
Yep.
Mhm.
Makes sense. Sleep well, Eddie.
See you in your dreams.
Yeah.
Eddie,
Dream
Eddie's
about
gotta
us.
Eddie's got to go check out that song, man. I don't think he did it yet. I told him about it. I don't think he did it.
You're trying to download that song to the MP3?
No, he was singing Broken Wings one night
Mm.
on a live feed with Ghost Dog, and I told him that there was a band that made like a rock remix to it.
Ooh. I'll have to send that to me too, because I like rock. No.
Hang on, I'm gonna play some of it. I'll get in trouble for doing it.
Now get trouble.
Oh well.
Well, you got 3 strikes and 3 copies, so go horse it.
Really?
That's for like a year.
No, if you get it all in one day, you get your channel taken
I'll
away.
put that on. Yep.
I like these guys. They're pretty good. It's called the Leo Project.
Mm,
It's like an alt rock. They have their whole album on YouTube though. I'm just in the about section. It'll tell you like what time to put it on to listen to which song.
Hmm.
Hang on, this one's almost done. I'll go to this one.
I'll just tweet the link.
Yeah, put the link up.
All right. So I don't know if my mic on this is picking up or not, but I'll just play a couple seconds of it so you kind of get the gist of it.
See, you get 3 strikes. Just kidding.
Mhm. Okay, 2 seconds.
Oh, they remade that song?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll have to DM me that.
I just like his voice. Like I just like. He gets like it'll start kicking in a second. Like I thought it came out pretty good.
Jen said that he will listen to it.
No, she said he did. He said he listened to it. Did he like it, Jen? I wouldn't tell him something he didn't like.
Hey guys, I'm gonna go and try to get this done, but I'll be in chat.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, bye guys.
Okay. And there was 4.
Okay, bye guys.
Oh. Yeah, I did that. I didn't turn the volume down yet. Peace.
She said yes.
Yep,
So,
yep,
Jen,
yep.
you can only give it to him if his seizure's 5 minutes long. And he can have those all day long.
Wow.
That's a long time. That's a long seizure.
And seizures are really like. That's why service dogs are so great sometimes. They can actually sense that the seizure's coming.
Mhm.
Yeah, they do.
Same with diabetics. Like the dogs they use for diabetics, where
Oh,
they
yeah,
can
they can
literally like
tell me.
smell in the air and everything, and they know if like a diabetic's getting low or
Yeah.
high. I always thought that was so cool. But yeah, 5 minute long seizure is bad.
That's that. Yeah.
That's horrible. Julie, what are you doing?
That's not me.
Just kidding.
I
Oh,
get
that was
blamed
me.
all the time.
I was flipping this around.
Okay.
That was
I
me.
know, I'm just kidding.
Hey,
It was all Chief's
Melanie.
fault.
Whoops.
Chief did it.
I better be careful.
I didn't do nothing.
So there's the link for the Leo project.
Yep.
So if I remember right, if they're off and on every couple of seconds, those are like the petite mall. And then if he has a grand mall, which is more than 5 minutes, then you have to give him the medication, right?
Mhm. That sucks.
Yeah, that's horrible. I can't imagine going through that, Jen. I feel for you. Manny's he's such a nice kid.
Yep, yep, yep. He is.
Mhm.
Sorry, I'm eating Fallon's candy bar.
Probably swearing at you right now. Just kidding.
Where's mine?
Oh, he
I
just
just
started
put a
getting them in 2011. Huh. I thought he had them for longer than that. Huh.
Oh,
We
how
talk
how
about
did
you, Melanie.
hi Melanie.
I thought that he had them longer than that.
never mind. How come it just started showing up?
Yeah, do they know why?
Right, I'm taking off. This headache's not going away, so
Oh, you got a headache?
you guys have a good night.
You too,
Okay.
Alright,
Chief.
Take
Chief.
care, Chief.
Good to see you again, buddy.
Do they know why, Jen? Why they just started? Hey, Melanie.
Wow, puberty brought him on, huh?
Wow.
Really? Aw.
Huh.
I guess all the chemical changes in the body.
You know, my ex-husband, he started getting seizures when he was, oh God, when was it? I think he was like, but he's probably about that age too. And they don't know why. They weren't sure. And
There's so many mysteries in medicine. It's
yeah,
actually interesting when you look back at things. I mean, look at something as complex as like our automaticity.
Mm-hmm.
Like we were never electrocuted when we were born, so where did it come from, and how does it create power and keep that power? It's not like a battery where it dies, you know. So it's quite an interesting thing. I put that link for my Twitter because that was the big piece of cake that I had for dessert tonight at dinner. It was delicious. It was peanut butter and chocolate cake.
oh,
Oh, so genetics, yeah, because Eddie has them.
I didn't know
Yeah.
Eddie had seizures. Huh.
Usually it runs in the family.
Huh.
Fallen's not my friend today. She's mad. She's jealous of me because I'm eating a Milky Way and I had that picture of that chocolate cake I had for dinner. Well, not for dinner. Let's not get that wrong. Not for dinner, but we had it for.
But he got the candy bar for you. Remember when he went last night?
Yep.
He went.
I
He's
don't know
like,
if she
wait.
was on when I made my trip to the vending machine though.
I
I
thought
don't
she
think she.
was.
I don't think that Fallen
Mm-mm.
was on there.
Yeah, because he asked us all what we
Yeah, but
was it?
no, I said that I remember I said I saw it on her live feed and she was talking about
Oh,
when Ghost Dog was eating the M&Ms
yeah.
and she was talking about everybody started talking about candy and they were saying what their favorite ones were. She said that hers was Milky Way.
Well, you were thinking of her.
See, you got to pay attention. I pay attention to things very rarely, but I do. I'm a wealth of very useless knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Like on the CB the other day, I was confusing another driver because
Oh, that
he
was
was
funny.
trying to talk bad. And I said, "Hey, you better be careful, or else you're going to catch an epistaxis."
Ah, nosebleed.
Oh,
Yep.
Eddie's comes on with being very emotional or very angry. Wow.
Mm.
Then I can see why he tries to stay in a positive mindset
Yeah,
all the time.
yeah.
Or
That's,
maybe getting seizures too.
Hmm. I always hated SIDS.
oh,
I never liked SIDS. I went through a bad streak where I had a lot of SIDS patients.
yeah.
Mm.
Those are horrible. I went on several of those too.
Yeah. Jen
They're
was
not.
saying that his grandma had it. It runs in the blood or DNA.
Well, that's no
It's kind of
fun.
it's kind of like depression.
Yeah.
If you're like, let's say you're, usually it's on the mother's side. Ironically enough, if you have depression, if your grandma has depression, and then your great grandma has depression, then like your mom will have depression, and then you'll have depression, and yep. And I had it on both sides, so.
It's odd because we were talking, my very good friend and I, and we were talking about like people that grow up in either like an abusive relationship, like if they watch their father abuse their mother, whether it's verbally
Mhm.
or physically, or if they had a parent that was like an alcoholic, that
Mhm.
when they grow up, there, you could definitely see this split. So you'll see either they follow them down that bad road and they
Yeah.
act that way towards their wives, or they drink like their dad used to drink all the time, or they go
Mhm.
completely the opposite way and run away from it.
Mhm.
And he was talking with me because he had a family member that was very bad with alcohol, and he's like, "Yeah, I don't really drink much. Like every once in a while, I'll have a beer, but he goes, maybe it was just growing up that I saw, the bad stuff."
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
still see me.
Mhm.
Well, I hit a button and I
What?
And you what?
Eh?
Huh?
Eh?
Huh? You froze.
Did Julie freeze?
Mhm. She'll probably drop out and then come
She's trying to engage us in a staring contest. Don't blink.
back. Yeah, in the chat here, and yes, a lot of men do have depression, but they just don't like to admit it.
Well, that's some of the problems with like Project 22 and like soldiers and stuff with PTSD.
Yeah.
They don't want to talk about it because they feel like it makes them not as good of a person.
Yeah, makes
Like the
them.
NYPD, they lost like I want to say 12 officers to suicide this year alone,
Wow.
and they've launched this big thing like, "Hey, you're not going to lose your job. We're not going to come and take your gun away because we're afraid that you're depressed, but we want to help you. Like, you need to come
Yeah,
talk to us before it gets to that point."
exactly.
Because there was a very big rash of suicide with the NYPD.
Wow. Uh,
When I was younger, I always thought it'd be cool to be a cop, but these days, no way. Couldn't pay me enough for it. They don't get any respect anymore. They don't like. There's
have you
not
heard
worth
of
it.
Duty Ron?
Of what?
Duty Ron? It's a YouTube channel.
No.
Yeah, he's a retired NYPD um, law enforcement officer,
Hmm.
and he has his own channel, and um, yeah, it's all one word, Duty Ron, and it's really good. He just explains, things from a police side of view.
Duty Ron.
But yeah, you're right, fallen too.
I always would talk to some of my friends that had parents that were divorced, and I always thought I was pretty lucky that my parents always stayed together and stuck it out. And,
Yeah, my
good times and bad, and money and no money, and business and no business.
Yeah,
They always,
my parents.
they always did good. My parents were married for 49 years. And my dad passed away. They didn't quite make it to 50,
Wow, little.
but 49 years. They met when they were in high school.
Aw,
They just
it's like
that was it.
that was like my grandparents. 64 years.
Wow. My
Yeah, they're
grandparents, I think, were
both passed away now.
75. They might have hit their 75, 70 or 75,
Mm,
because they were up in their 90s when they passed away.
yeah.
Actually, my grandfather was in the Canadian Army.
Oh, really?
Yep, he was an artilleryman, so he always kind of mumbled. We always had to really pay attention to what he was saying because he talk like this, you know. I don't think
Yeah.
he could really hear much. I think shooting the big guns off, he kind of hurt his hearing.
Yeah. A lot of my family members are in the military going back to 1812.
Well, I think I have a picture of him still in his uniform, like. I don't know. I'd have to look someday, and I'll put it on my Twitter because it is Veterans Day weekend. So
Are you in the basement, Julie?
I don't think anybody's in the basement right now.
Hmm?
I don't think so.
Hmm. That's very weird.
Yeah, she just kind of fell off.
You fell off. Chat went quiet too. Hey, what's up with this?
I don't know. Everybody's fading.
Yeah.
It's because they know I lied. I told them I was going to do an hour, and I'm an hour and 22 already. I'm going to wait until 11:30. I'm going to go off at 11:30.
Okay.
That'll be enough for me. It's like 4 days in a row. What was I thinking?
Takes a lot out of you, eh?
Not really. You guys are easy to talk to.
I'm glad.
Man, I wish I knew where that picture was that I had of my grandfather.
Grandpa, Papa.
I'm seeing maybe if it was. There's 5 people in there, so people are there. They're just not commenting.
Comment.
Oh, Julie M. Yeah, but see, it's not popping up.
Oh.
Julie M. is asking for the link, and I
Mm-mm.
just can notice it because it's down
Mm-mm.
on the bottom. Uh-oh. I lost everybody now. Everybody's gone. Julie's back. We lost Canadian too.
Where'd she go?
I don't know. She was there. We were just talking, and all of a
I was
sudden,
gonna say she was just there.
I don't know. I'm confuzzled. So here's my partner that passed away.
Oh, were you on the? Was that fire or?
I know it stinks because it's stupid late.
Oh,
It was just
what
like a
happened
memorial
to
thing
him?
we made for him. If I remember right, it was um, a PE.
Pulmonary embolism.
Yeah, he worked and then he came back.
Oh, Canadian's back.
I'm just reading her comment in the basement. We actually worked our shift together. He went home and sat down and started watching TV, and he never went to go pick his kids up from school, and they went and checked on him, and they found him. Just that was it.
Oh,
That sucks.
Yeah, John was a real special guy. We used to have a lot of really, really, really good talks. I'll have to find the picture of my grandfather in his military uniform from Canada.
What did you say he was in again?
I know he was in the army, and I want to say he was in artillery because he used to do like the real big guns, like stuff.
Like tankers?
Oh, look who decided to join the party.
Colin.
She's sneaking
Hi.
on. She's sneaking. She's sneaking on.
Hello, gorgeous.
Sneaking in for a minute.
How you doing,
That's
girl?
all right, because I'm only staying on for like 2 more anyway, because I promised myself I wasn't going to be like forever today.
How you doing, Colin?
I'm doing okay.
Good.
I've been kind of lazy today since I done so
Yep.
much yesterday.
Yeah, you were
That
busy
was-
yesterday. I missed it. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Oh, you're
that,
good.
that was a interesting night.
Fallen, are you good at doing graphic stuff?
Yes.
E-
I gotta
Yep.
think of something cool for the channel. I gotta find like, I don't know why I have like no like creativity in my head for this. For this and my business name, I can't like come up with something. I don't know.
I've got a couple ideas. I'll probably DM you and just let me go ahead and try a couple of my own little concepts and see if you want to go that direction.
Yeah,
If
whatever you want
not,
to do.
you know, just if you have any ideas, just DM them to me and I'll work on it. I'm pretty good at deciphering ghost stock, so pick his brain a little bit when it comes to doing things. But yeah, I'll do what I can to help.
Yeah,
For sure.
usually I can envision something about a name, and I don't know. I feel like maybe the business name is just I keep reverting back to seeing my dad, and I don't know how to incorporate him into it. So maybe
Okay.
that's why I'm like drawing a blank, because it's just like I get distracted too easily about that. I don't know.
Okay.
He was in the Canadian military, right?
My grandfather was.
Oh, grandfather. Okay.
Yeah, my dad is what my business name is named after. So I don't know. Eventually, I would like to I made a couple of shirts when I was out at the Iowa 80, but they're very like generic. They're very like they're okay, but it's not like my own thing. It's not something that I was like, yeah, I like that. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Whatever.
The Iowa 80 is really close to me, where I live.
Is it?
Yep.
See, and I spent 3 days there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
If you're over there again, call me.
I went over into the museum, and then I was walking
Yeah.
around the store, and I spent a bunch of money, and I got to get pictures with strange people that liked my shirt, and then I did a couple of videos. Actually, I have drone footage from there on my YouTube channel.
It's huge, isn't it?
I think drone shots would be really cool.
They're there. I have them on the channel. I got
That place is pretty big.
I'm trying to think where I'm going to be. That would be cool to stop on my travels this week. Connecticut, there's not really anything cool. I mean, there's Long Island Sound, but it's just beaches, and in the wintertime, it just looks depressing.
Yeah. Beaches are kind of depressing in the winter.
Yeah, I mean, there's not, it's not really anything cool to look at when everything's not there. Because the boardwalk, they do a lot of carnivals and festivals and things like that. Like, it'd be cool to get those in the shot. But Good night. Oh, wait. I'm confused about Melanie, Jesse, Jane. Who's that? It's like they're talking to somebody, but nobody's saying anything. I don't want to be rude. Because they said, what's going on? Yeah, Melanie.
I
Good night,
appreciate
Jen
that,
from Eddie
Jen.
and Jen.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's
I'm not
good
sure.
to
Does
see you,
anybody
Melanie.
know? Yeah, Melanie, I think, has been on here before. I just am drawing a blank with it. I could be wrong.
I'm not. Maybe it's because it's lagging on our end.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. But it's already past 11:30, so now I made myself a liar twice. So I wasn't going to go over an hour. I said I wasn't going to go past 11:30.
Liar, pants on fire.
Well, I
And,
dropped and I came back, so I don't know what's going on with the chat. I'm all
you know,
messed up on chat.
it was acting funny yesterday and the day before, too. So sometimes I go to the private chat and I go back into the comments and it'll pop back up.
Mm-hmm.
But it didn't seem to really work.
Sometimes it's YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And there is something that's happening with live streams. If you're gonna put in emojis, only put in maybe one emoji. Don't put multiple, because I'm seeing a trend here on YouTube. If people put multiple emojis on a comment in streams and stuff, they are starting to shut down those channels.
Oh
Is that
no.
because they think it's like
Trolls or something?
spam?
They think it's a spam account. So
Yeah.
therefore YouTube takes over, kicks in their thing, and people have actually tried to fight, like appeal their accounts from
Mhm.
being shut down, and they're still denied. And one of the bigger YouTubers actually put something out today how frustrated he is because he's getting so many people in his community are doing what, following the direction of the host of
Yeah.
the channel, and they are getting suspended for what he directed them to.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Well, like Camp 7, people put all those sunflowers, don't they?
yeah.
Did Mike go live
So,
yet? He said he was
just
going
kind
to
of
go
be
live.
aware.
No, not yet.
Wow, my APU just stopped. That's weird. Can you guys hear that hum in the background when it's on?
No.
I know it's not very loud in here, but sometimes it's. You know who's really cool to follow is these people right here. Their handle is the Crafty Trucker. They're like the coolest little funny couple. They're expediters, so they drive the box truck, like just a straight truck, but they have a really big sleeper on it, and they kind of just travel all around.
Oh, cool.
But they're so like upbeat. Like when you watch them, she plays a lot of like fun music and stuff, and then they have their little dogs, and like they talk about their little adventures and what they're doing. And
That sounds fun. I
I'm gonna
like
put a
seeing
link for
people
them.
like that.
I'll put the link for them on here. You have to let them know that I told you guys to go over there if you go over there and check it out.
Yeah.
Because they'd probably be like, who?
Yeah.
Because they have a lot of people on theirs. They have 22.9 thousand subscribers.
Holy moly.
Whoa.
Yeah, they're a big one.
I like what YouTubers
wow.
that travel and then like, I guess vlogging it and stuff. Because then it's like you're going with them. I like seeing that. It's cool.
Yeah, it's almost like they're taking the camera and the camera's the buddy, but in
Yeah.
reality, the buddy's everybody that's watching the videos. And I mean, it's always good to feel included when you're in the audience.
Yes.
And then I just put up the CT Trucker one. He's doing pretty good. He's got like 350, 360 people. He gets
Nice.
spurts though that I've noticed. I've noticed that he's done like spurts of lives and then he doesn't do lives. And he does spurts of
Mhm.
lives and he doesn't do lives.
Yeah.
I feel like if I'm consistent, I'll start building better. Like if I do a lot,
You'll,
it'll start gaining traction a little bit.
yeah, if you do kind of consistent, you do get a lot. You pick up a lot easier on subscribers and views and stuff. So
Mhm.
if you do get more consistent, I mean, no matter who else is going live, there's a lot of people that will stick with people that are more consistent. Like, they can't wait to see what where you're at, what you doing,
Yeah.
what's the next live stream going to be about.
Yeah.
I gotta start stopping like earlier where it's light outside, so I can actually go outside and show around like where I am, and it's not just the same backdrop.
Yeah.
I almost bought a gimbal today for my phone falling. I almost
I
bought the
want one.
DJI gimbal for it, but it was $179, and I was like, I don't know if I want to spend that kind of money.
That's the one I want.
There
What-
is a gimbal that I bought one, and it's like almost $90 on Amazon.
Not bad.
And and it's a sports motion action. Like you can have a setting on it where it tracks the person, or the object, like a car going by.
Oh, that's what
It'll
I need because
track
I
the
could do
car
the
going by.
like the car races that I go to and stuff. I could film them.
Is that like the
Mhm.
smooth
Yeah.
one that you see the Facebook ad, but it looks like it's really cheap junk? But it shows like it following the person as they're moving and stuff.
I'm not exactly sure. I don't get on Facebook a whole lot.
No, me neither.
I don't either.
Mm-mm.
I live on Facebook. I'm a Facebook.
Come to the Twitter side.
I am.
Dun,
And when I did the Twitter
dun,
thing, I
dun,
really
dun.
only did it for like the business stuff, and now it's kind of gotten out of control with everything else. So I'm like, yeah, we'll just let it ride.
Mhm.
Whatever.
And for me, Twitter tends to be a more fast pace, whereas Facebook is kind of,
Mittens.
a little bit slower. Like I'll put a post out today. Sometime next week is when I'll start
Yep.
noticing people actually,
Yeah.
react to what
Exactly.
I've said.
Yeah, and sometimes
I
what
don't
happens
understand
too is people will, with Facebook, you'll put
Yes.
something out there and then other people post stuff and it gets stuff put on top of it and it gets lost, kind of. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like with Twitter, once you put something out there, it doesn't seem like it gets as lost.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it, but
No, okay.
Well, Facebook does a lot of shadow banning too.
yeah.
Depending on
That's
what
true.
Depending on what you're trying to say or what you're trying to do on like a live on Facebook, some people may see it and some people won't.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I pretty much only use Facebook for family and
Yeah. That's what I do.
I
And
had
if
the
they
perfect
need to
movie
get-
in sight, and I forgot what I was gonna watch now.
Oh. Darn it.
when that
I saw it
happens.
on Netflix, and I was like, "Yes, I am so watching this later."
And then you forget.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Was it Adam?
I'll
Sandler?
remember it like 3 hours after I've looked for something, and I'm like, "Dang it!"
Mm-hmm.
The worst is like I always try to take another set of batteries out of the charger for my vape, and I put them up in like my cup holder area. So if I drive a long time, my batteries die. I can swap them out while I'm driving.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that never ever.
I
Never
need new
works.
batteries. I have a 2 sets, but both of
Alright.
them are so old that they're losing charge.
Oh, where'd Amanda go?
That they're losing
All right,
charge.
Jen, be good. Thanks for
Oh,
stopping by.
Oh, bye, Jen.
Bye.
Sleep well.
I have 6 sets of batteries in here. I think 2 sets are actually under my refrigerator, and I'm not sure how to get them out from under there.
Nah.
Because I'll set the charger up on top of the fridge at night, but when I'm driving, if I forget to move it back down on top of the bed, it'll bounce off. And they're spring loaded in the charger, so they just go flying out and they go
Oh
across
God,
the
yeah.
truck.
That's happened to me so many times.
Yeah,
So many times.
it stinks.
Hmm.
All right, 2-minute warning. 11:45. I'm out of here.
Okay.
What happened, Fallen? You
I
just
don't know.
kinda,
That
like,
was
were
weird.
there.
All of a sudden, she just went bloop.
Yeah, her mic
No.
muted, then her camera went out, and then that was it.
Poof.
She like did the ninja without the smoke screen.
Mhm.
Like poof, it's gone.
Yeah,
So do you think that DJI gimbal is worth it?
I do.
I have to research a little more and find out what it actually accomplishes besides just holding the phone steady.
Oh, it does a lot more.
What?
It's almost like, you know how a director, you know how they roll that screenshot thing where it pans out.
360.
Yeah, and it does it so smoothly, and yeah.
Well, I have a DJI drone, and I know the gimbal on the drone is really good. Like that thing doesn't go anywhere; it just stays straight no matter what I'm doing. But I feel like I wanted it with a longer handle.
Yeah. I think there's extenders that you could put. I'm not sure.
I know
But
at
that-
GATS there was a guy that had like a 9-foot tall pole and it had a little tiny square camera, and I was
The
like, "What is that?"
GoPros?
He's like, "It's a 360." No, it looked like almost like a TV remote. That's what it looked
Oh.
like, and he would just keep turning it, and I was like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "It's a 360 camera. It takes 360 pictures."
Hmm.
And he was just walking around with his pole over the top of the crowd, just taking pictures of the crowd.
So a lot of places don't let you in with those too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he had credentials, so he
Yeah.
was with a newspaper or news article or whatever. So I'm sure he had the okay to do it. I'm always a fan of it's better to ask for forgiveness than permission.
Yes.
Yeah. But I know like
oh, I
Disney,
wasn't supposed to park my truck here?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
I
didn't
didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
I know like Disney and a lot of those places don't. I don't think you can bring those.
I used to have a pair of sunglasses, and in the dead center there was a little camera, and there was like a spy camera. And it actually took pretty good footage. It didn't take very long footage, but you could get like interactions with people and stuff. But third time's a charm, I'm a liar. It's 11:46. I'm going to bed so I can start work tomorrow earlier.
Good
Sleep.
night.
Thank you for everybody for coming.
Yep.
Thanks for coming on, and
Thanks for
hopefully
having
not
us.
be boring.
Not boring.
I'm gonna try to fly the drone this weekend. I'll try to get the
That-
drone up in the air, and I'll try to do a video for you guys.
That would be
And
That'd be cool.
I'll put it up, and I'll try to get up on here maybe tomorrow, if not Sunday, because I got a lot of miles to cover to get my week done. So hopefully I can get it done. And Fawn, I'm not sure what happened. I don't know if you're still here. I think you are. But thank you for coming on and saying hi. And everybody else, I will see you guys next time.